The man suspected of opening fire at the ABC 10 station in Sacramento appearing in federal court today. Anibal Hernandez-Santana is facing several charges stemming from Friday's shooting. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lisa Gonzalez.
And I'm Curtis Meng. That federal court hearing wrapped up within the past hour. KCRA 3's Cecil Hannibal is live in Sacramento with more on what happened today.
Yeah, Anibal Hernandez-Santana appeared in federal court. He was arraigned today, and we already previously reported that he was facing charges in terms of interfering with a radio communication station for allegedly firing those multiple shots into ABC 10's building. Well, now today, in that federal complaint, we've learned that the feds are also charging him with possessing a firearm within a school zone and discharging a firearm in a school zone. It's because of where this happened. They say before he fired those shots in the building, he was on a sidewalk that was within nearly 900 feet of 2 schools here in Sacramento. Now, in court today, we couldn't shoot any video, but here are sketches of what we saw. For each of those school zone related charges, the max prison sentence is up to 5 years with a $250,000 fine. In a federal complaint, we also learned more about how he was identified as a suspect in this case. Sacramento police detectives used surveillance video and talked to witnesses to identify what the shooter was wearing and the car he was driving. It led detectives to Hernandez-Santana's home, where after executing a search warrant, police say they found a satchel that matched the same one the suspect had on the video. And also inside of that satchel, a 9mm handgun that matched the same casing and bullets found at that crime scene. But the question for days has been, what was the possible motive? Investigators say after searching his vehicle, they found a note that read, "For hiding Epstein and ignoring red flags, do not support Patel, Bongino, and AG Pam Bondi. They're next. CK from above." Now, when reading that in the complaint this morning, the question was, what does CK stand for? Well, we sat down with Sacramento County District Attorney Tin Ho. He says CK stands for Charlie Kirk. That's what they believe right now. So he's facing federal but also state charges. The district attorney says this was an act of political violence, and because of that and because of what happened, they're now upgrading those charges. He's now asking a judge to deny him bond, and also with these upgraded charges, he's facing up to 17 years in prison.
Now, when you're looking to put a case together, you're always looking at circumstantial evidence. And what we found, frankly, at his house, the police did, was there was a calendar that was stuck to the refrigerator, like one of those magnets. And on the date of September 19th, the date of the shooting, he wrote on the calendar, "Do the next scary thing."
Now, his federal hearing was today at 2 p.m. He was supposed to appear for those state charges at 3 o'clock today. We were waiting for that, but it was actually moved. It was continued because he's still in federal court. That's what the DA's office tells us. But again, now he's facing both state and federal charges in what the district attorney is calling a politically motivated crime. We're live in downtown Sacramento. Cecil Hannibal, KCRA 3 News.
Okay, so Cecil, what happens next?
Yeah, so the arraignment today was very quick. They've asked to have a detention hearing this Thursday. So we'll, of course, be back in court to see what happens with that. And the preliminary hearing is set for October. Guys.
All right, Cecil Hannibal reporting live for us. Thank you.